Blackpink in your area. Oh shit. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm just like so excited and so happy like about this tutorial and how everything just turned out. First and foremost, like K-pop and makeup are just two of my favorite things, so being able to start like this series of doing makeup tutorials inspired by idols or their music videos, I'm just so excited about like what's to come. It's just I don't even know like how to put it into words. I'm just so excited. And I also want to put out there that I loved Blackpink's music video. I think that the whole set, the stylist, the makeup, the girls, everything was just so beautiful. Like I loved their whole like rosy tones, glittery, like all party happy vibe, and I just got so inspired by it. And that's where this entire look came from, like the whole like hairstyle, my makeup, like my shirt, and just everything that I have going on right now. This is not a recreation whatsoever of any of the girls' specific looks. It's just inspiration that I got from the video. And yeah, I was just basically winging it, y'all. Winging it. And I was just like, okay, like I remember, you know, like they had like a glittery inner corner, and I'm just like putting stuff together and all that. But yeah, anyways, so let me stop all of my rambling. If you guys haven't subscribed yet to my channel, what are you waiting for? It's about to get lit up in this bitch. And let's jump right into it. Okay, I know I look really weird right now, but that's because I already have my brows done and I already concealed my eyelids and set it with powder just so I can have a blank canvas for this look. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some tape. This is gonna make it so much easier for us to get that cat eye, especially since I naturally do not have eyes that would make making a cat eye easy. Like I feel like my eyes are like really like droopy and like kind of a little downturned. So I'm just gonna put some tape right here, and that's gonna be like the perfect outline. Whenever you use tape, make sure you stick it on the back of your hand and then peel it off so that it gets rid of some of that stickiness. It doesn't irritate your skin or anything like that. So I'm just going to tuck that under the eyelashes. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my Lorac Pro Palette, and I'm gonna go into this color. This is Taupe. If you can see right there, I feel like that's gonna be like a really nice cool tone transition shade for us for this cat eye. And I'm using a really small pencil brush. This is the Morphe E18. Let me zoom you guys in so you can get a good look at what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm starting to distribute the product lightly on the lash line, just right on the outer part and right where the tape meets the skin. So you want to really lightly build up that color. I am using this really small brush because I feel like it blends really well and it allows me to have more control over where I'm placing the product. Then I'm going to grab a fluffy blending brush and make sure that that is all blended out. Now I'm gonna go into these colors, Sable and Espresso, and now we're really building up that cat eye. I'm so excited to see how this is gonna turn out. I loved that music video and I just felt so inspired by it. The girls looked so beautiful. Okay, so anyways, so we're just gonna go in the same spot where we had Taupe, and we're gonna start really smoking out that lash line. You see how it already has like a cat eye? We're just gonna keep going, and I'm just working it in like small circular motions so it can kind of blend upwards at the same time. Now, since we have that already smoking out, like I'm seeing this and I'm like getting so excited. I can't wait to add like the purple pinks. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of black. This color's just called black. Just a bit. I'm gonna make sure to tap off the excess. You don't wanna go in too strong since we've already kind of like been building it up. You wanna always, with any colors, it's better to put less and build it up to the intensity you want than to like go in crazy and then you like regret your entire existence when you have like this blotch of color and you don't know how to blend it out, because I've been there. I have been there. Okay, so I'm concentrating this color right here, right where I'm like right right toward the end of my eye and right here where the tape and the end of my eye meet. And I'm just really concentrating the color there. For a look like this, you really want to use a brush that you're really comfortable with, that you feel like you can really build up on your own. You don't want to use a brush that you're not comfortable with, that's too big. You want to use a small brush that you feel like blends really well. And this one is it for me. So that's basically like the type of smokiness that we're looking for. I am in love. And then with a clean blending brush, I'm just going to blend out the top. Not touching that lower black part right there, just to maintain the intensity. We are done. Oh baby, that cat eye is intense. I brought out this baby. I haven't used this baby on camera yet, but look how beautiful she is. Look at that. So I'm kind of, for this look, I'm really drawn to these two colors, this beautiful like hot pink and this purple, but I'm gonna go with the pink. So I'm gonna go into this beautiful pink, and since I didn't mention, this is the NYX Ultimate Brights palette. I'm going into this pink right here. Oh my god, I haven't used this palette, so I'm like a little excited. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start placing this color here on the center of the lid, toward the smokiness, not where the tail is, more focused on the center of the lid. And I'm just, right now, I'm just placing the product, and I'm not taking it too far in, because inside I'm gonna put like a champagne gold color, because I saw that the girls used a lot of that in the inner corner, so that's what we're gonna leave for there. But I'm just kind of placing it really, really lightly, blending it a little bit. Just gonna keep building it up a bit. I don't think I'm gonna make it too much of a bright pink, but I definitely want the pink to show. This brush, like I feel like this is like, this and the blending brush are the only two brushes I've used for this look. Yes. And then I'm just, again, lightly blending that out. I noticed that the girls had like a very bright champagne color in the inner corner and in the inner part of the lower lash line. Usually when it comes to like Western style makeup, we don't put things like that, you know. We usually like smoke out the lower lash line, but we don't put like bright colors like these. You know what I'm saying? Like highlighting colors or like shimmery colors down here. But that does open up the eye, and maybe that's the reason to maybe look like more doll-like. That's why they did that. So I'm still gonna do that, because since that's not something that I normally do, like I really want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just love makeup. I feel like this is just so much fun, like being inspired by these beautiful girls, and they're like amazing team that did such a good job with their makeup. So anyways, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna grab my finger, I'm gonna go into Kitty Cat, since we're continuing with that like pinky tone. And this is the Anastasia Beverlyhills Nicole Guerreiro palette, and look at that. That is beautiful. It is such a good pigmented highlighting kit. Love. With my finger, I'm just putting that color into the inner corner. Look at that pigment. I love that. Like I feel like, which one of the girls was it? I feel like it was it Rosé? I'm not sure, that she had like some glitter in her shadow. So I'm just kind of spreading that around, so then there's like a little bit of glitter kind of dispersed onto my eye. I'm gonna do a little bit of eyeliner on my eyes, but I'm not going to do a wing. I'm doing that because I'm gonna put falsies on, and I'm still stuck between using these falsies that kind of like give that cat eye effect, so they're like bigger on the outside and smaller on the inside, or just, you know, using demi wispies and going for something a little more natural. I'm still in between, I'm not sure. This eyeliner and the Tony Moly liquid eyeliner, which I always restock on when I go to New York, so I have to do that this trip because I'm running out. And the NYX Skinny Eye Marker, I feel like are from my experience, from what I've tried so far, obviously I haven't tried all eyeliners, are really like my favorites. They're just so black, so pigmented, and they go on really nice. Alrighty, now that the eye look is basically done, I am going to coat my lashes with CoverGirl So Lashy Blast Pro. I really like this mascara, and I love that it has like a little sphere on the top, so you can get into those like lashes in the inner corner that are like really hard to get to. Okay, so the lashes are on. I decided to go for some lashes that kind of were smaller in the end, and the lash built up and got fuller toward, or smaller were smaller in the inside and got built up and got fuller toward the outside. Those are the Eylure KrazyRayRay Crazy Glam lashes. I got those at, I believe it was like CVS or like Walgreens or something like that, and I really like them. I think they're super comfortable. I don't know who she is, and I think she's a YouTuber. I don't watch her, but I think she did a really good job with these lashes. I think they're so comfortable and they look so pretty. So now to prime, I'm going to use my Benefit Porefessional. I love this primer for filling in the pores. So I concentrate it right here where I tend to have like large pores, right here on my forehead and on my chin. I do not have oily skin, but I do have large pores right here. But I've heard that this is a really nice primer for people that have oily skin also, to kind of put it in the T-zone. Now the thing about this primer is that if you're mixing primers, so let's say you're putting like a hydrating primer like this one, right? This is the PonyFX Radiant Starter. And then you want to use this one for like your T-zone and like, you know, pores and all that stuff. Use this one first, use this one second. This is silicone based, so this kind of like fills up the pores and things like that. But if you use it first and then you use something like this, when you spread this primer, you're gonna feel like little beads of product, and it's gonna like look crusty, it's gonna look nasty. Trust me, I've been there. So make sure that you always just use this one as your last primer, just on like, you know, your problem areas. So for a foundation, I'm gonna use this one right here. This is a Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. I did buy this on Amazon. I believe it was affordable. I believe it was like 10 bucks or something like that. Regardless, I'll link it down below for you guys. Everything I always use is always in the description box. But this, I believe they do not sell it anywhere in America. I don't know why. They should really sell this somewhere here, because I love it. Now the reason why I'm using this is because I'm using a foundation that's kind of like brighten up my complexion a bit. So I decided to use that one because it's about basically like a perfect match, or more maybe like a teensy bit brighter. And see, it kind of like matches my neck pretty well. Now please keep in mind that if you are gonna go out and get this foundation, this is a foundation that's really good for like daily wear. Why? Because it is sheer, it's really comfortable. It feels like second skin, you know? Like it's like, what is it they say? They say, hold on, undetectable coverage, and they're like not lying. Like it looks like your skin but better, you know what I'm saying? This isn't like a full coverage foundation or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. This isn't full coverage. It is a little bit buildable, but that's really about it. Now to contour, I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Stick in the color Fawn. I feel like this is honestly a perfect contour shade for someone that's like my skin tone, you see, because it's perfectly cool toned. It's not too, is that a fucking rooster? It's not too dark. It's honestly really nice. And they do have a darker one. I don't know how many of the contour sticks they have in different like shades, but they also have mink, which is a bit darker. Let me just add a little bit of mink right there, just a smidge, and that's just gonna create a really nice shadow. I love cream contouring. God, my baby hairs are getting in the way. I love cream contouring. I feel like it just looks much more like natural and softer, you know what I'm saying? So now for concealing and highlighting, I'm gonna use the Naked Skin concealer. I love this guy. It is so nice, and since it is that perfect like buttercream yellow tone, it cancels out, you know, at least the majority of the redness and shenanigans I have going on under my eye, because it's like straight up shenanigans. And then I'm gonna add in the inner corner just a little bit of Shape Tape, just for extra shits and gigs. And then on the side that I did not contour with, look, side I contoured with, side I did not, I'm going to just start pressing that into the skin. Make sure when using this that you don't go over the smokiness that you did. You don't want to get over that black eyeshadow. Now with the same sponge, I'm going to set it using the Huge CoverFX Perfect Setting Powder, which I love. I love it. This setting powder is so good. I love it more than the Laura Mercier. Dare I say that? I feel like the Laura Mercier is such like, the Laura Mercier is such a like tried and true, you know what I'm saying? That it's like a go-to and it's like really popular. But expand your horizons, because there's more out there. That's basically what I tell everyone that's like not into K-pop. And then when they ask me, when they hit me with the like, oh, but I don't understand them. And I'm like, so to contour, I'm gonna go into the Anastasia contour kit and I'm gonna go into this middle color. This middle color is perfect for contouring because it has that perfect cool undertone, just like a natural shadow would have, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna lightly push it back toward the top of my ear. The girls aren't like heavily contoured. Their face is just chiseled, so I'm gonna try. I tend to be like kind of heavy-handed, and in the viewfinder it looks dark as fuck. But I'm gonna try. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna draw a beauty mark right where my pimple is. I saw the girls had some beauty marks like on their eyes and things like that, but I'm just gonna do this one, and I'm just going to tap it in. I use the Anastasia brow pen. That's my favorite thing for drawing beauty marks or freckles. It just looks so natural. Now, since, you know, continuing with a little rosy situation, I am going to pull out, I have this BH Cosmetics Nude Blush Palette, and it's super affordable. Look at all the pretty tones they have. I feel like this is really good for like all skin tones. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. And I'm just gonna like tap some off on the top of my hand because I don't want it to be too pink. I'm not really like a blush person, but my girls wore blush, so I'm wearing blush. All right, so I'm gonna finish my under eyes because I noticed, like right now I was looking in the mirror, I was like, something is missing. Okay, so we're gonna go back in with taupe since we're, you know, we don't want to leave, well, I mean, you could leave the under eye empty. That looks really pretty, but I don't want to. I'm extra. I'm just gonna concentrate it on the outer part because that's gonna keep the inner part open. And I'm also gonna put the same color I put on the top inner corner on the bottom inner corner, just like the girls did. I just feel like this adds like a little bit of like a nice shadow. Not, you know, nothing too harsh or crazy, but you could definitely build that up. You could for sure really smoke it out and make it like really brown or really black. That's totally fine. That won't take away from the cat eye. So with this little baby packing brush, I'm going back into the color Kitty Cat on the Anastasia Nicole Guerreiro palette, and I'm going to just start packing that in on the bottom. Oh wow, that looks beautiful. I feel like, let me zoom you guys in so you can see. I feel like that's like, oh, I feel like that's instantly opening the eye. Shit on me. I'm just taking it about like halfway to my pupil. Now just going back in with the same brush that I used taupe with, just to make sure that's kind of like blended out in the middle. So pretty. I love it. Love it. I want to add a little bit of brightness like under the eye. So I'm going back into the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going into these two colors, the banana and the shimmery color. And I'm just kind of packing that in. I'm going to line the lower waterline with Colourpop Creme Gel Liner in Honeydude. And this is a nude color. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can really like tell there. No. Okay. So it's basically just like a nude eyeliner. And I feel like that's going to really add to that doll-like and really open up the eyes. My eyes are watery. I feel like I am never going to get used to that. Okay. And then with some waterproof mascara, I'm going to put a little mascara in the lower lashes and only on the outside. Okay, now we're gonna highlight the face. I'm gonna use Forever Young from that same glow kit that I've been using. Dust off a little bit. Let's see. Ooh, oh, oh shit. So supposedly I feel like I've read online that idols use the Pat McGrath highlighter, and I'm like, I'm broke as fuck. I can't use that. Just the tip of my nose, a little bit on my chin. You like that accent? And then on the Cupid's bow, I'm just gonna put the excess over the eyebrows. I just don't like, I was just about to be like, I don't want to be too highlighted. Yeah, I don't want to be too highlighted, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we're gonna set everything so that the highlight can really like melt in and like chill the fuck out. For lips, I feel like was the hardest thing for me to think of because they used all really like rosy colors, and I was like, do I use a lip tint? Do I do like a little lip gloss? Like I brought so many colors. Like I brought some of my favorite, like let me show you guys. So I basically brought some of my favorite lip tints, lip glosses, all like in rosy tones. So I'm not really sure. This is way too pink, right? This is a Colourpop lippy stick. This is like this is a really nice dusty rose. I probably wound up with that one. And this is a color from Revlon that I really like called Lollipop. I've had this for years. You guys like are not even gonna believe me. I've had this for years. It's this color right here. Oh, this one actually might go. I see it. My inspiration is like talking to me right now. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Revlon in color Lollipop. It's the Revlon Colorburst Lip Butter. And I'm gonna just start pressing it onto the lip and then blend it in. It's literally the exact same color as the eyeshadow. I like. Okay, so now I'm gonna intensify the color on the inside. Keep it really intense in the inner corner, kind of like the gradient effect that is really popular in Korea. I'm using NYX Clear Gloss, which is one of my favorites, and I'm just tapping it in to not disturb like the little pattern we got going on. So this is the finished look, guys. What do you think? Oh my god, I am so happy the way it came out. This is actually the second time that I filmed this tutorial. I filmed it yesterday and I was just like, my eyes were so watery, I was getting so frustrated, you know, so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna just do this another day. So I'm so happy that I decided to redo it because I love the way the look came out. So if you guys have any suggestions of other music videos or idol makeup or anything you want me to recreate or just draw some inspiration from, please leave it in the comments down below. I am so open to any suggestions you guys may have. There's just so many talented makeup artists behind the scenes working on these idols and stylists and helping these idols just look so bomb. So I am just more than happy to recreate anything, you know, that they have on or anything like that. But yeah, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give this video a thumbs up, share it on Twitter, you know, just let's grow the family. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I am carved like a motherfucking turkey.